No, you're supposed to do full split.
I didn't know.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Wolfcast. Today is Tuesday, April 24th. I'm your announcer, Francesca Ferraro. Now let's take it to our host, Mike.
Hey guys, welcome to the Wolfcast today. As Francesca said, it's Tuesday, so our weekly podcast, Vidcast now is underway. I'm here with Khadija, my co-host.
Everyone.
And then we got some great people here today, I'd say. We got Rocco and Will on Spotlight in Rome.
Hey.
You guys talked to Professor Coretti, correct?
We did. We did an interview. It's more spotlight on cringeworthiness. But, we'll
Interesting. Looking forward to that. Joya, you interviewed one of your friends, correct?
Yes, I did. Adelina Cini, my girl.
You learned a lot?
I learned a valuable lesson. Yes.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to hear that. Katya, what's going on down there? How's the news?
They were great.
Yeah?
Some great news, yeah.
Okay, we love that. And Giorgio,
Hello.
How we doing?
I'm fine. Pretty good. Pretty excited to be here with you all, guys.
And what's your responsibilities today?
My responsibility is commentatore.
Commentator.
Yeah,
Okay.
commentator.
All right.
Commentator.
Okay, so we'll come to you on a case-by-case basis. So speak when spoken to, sort of thing.
Yes, master.
All right, so I think let's move right to. We're gonna bring in Alexia here, who reviewed our, I guess, Jackass and the trend of embarrassing videos. She's going to talk to us a little about it. She filmed a little video. I think we'll take a look at that. See how it's going. What's up, Alexia? How are we doing?
Hi, I'm well. You?
I'm fantastic. Well, if we're talking about embarrassing things today, me and Will went to the beach this past weekend, and we thought, it's April.
Yeah.
UV rays aren't that strong.
Mm-hmm.
Decided, we don't need sunscreen. Borderline sun poisoning.
Yeah.
I'd say.
We laid on our fronts talking for maybe 2.5, 3 hours before we got any sunscreen.
Yeah.
Came home, didn't realize how bad it was, and we were just both lobsters. I don't know if you can still see it, but my back
Also,
is
speaking
still
of
red.
embarrassing moments, Mike, what were you doing in the lab today?
Sleeping.
We have proof. We have
proof,
pictures.
and I actually woke up. I have a little. I have exactly.
Also, we have the other one with Correct.
I'm pretty. I'm pretty red in that. I thought I had some color. Like, go back to the first one. That is red. Look at my leg.
Tomato.
Look at that left
I see a
leg.
tomato
That is
there.
red.
A big tomato.
Anyway, I was sitting in business law this morning. I was like jumping around because I'm so itchy, and it's like in my upper back, central back. Willie, you had this yesterday.
I had the same thing.
You just can't scratch it. It's just awful. All right, Alexia. Sorry. Anyway, so tell us a little bit about Jackass.
Back to you.
Okay, well, I made a video on reviewing Jackass, and it's just a TV series that started in 2000, and it kind of led to a bunch of people that, like, in our society just creating their own epic fail videos because they saw how, like, famous and how huge and popular Jackass was and how much money rolled in because of that they decided, like, I can have a shot at fame of just, like, injuring my body. Like, why not? Like, they can do it.
They made more than one movie. They made a lot of movies. Sorry if I spoke. Sorry. I apologize.
So yeah, that's basically
All right, let's
what
see
I
it.
talk about. Hi, I'm Alexia, and I'm going to talk about the Jackass phenomenons towards epic fail videos. Jackass is an American reality series originally shown on MTV from 2000 to 2002, featuring people performing various dangerous, self-injuring stunts and pranks. Jackass sparked considerable amounts of controversy as it is seen as an incident in encouraging the dangerous behaviors. They cracked tailbones, lost teeth, sustained concussions, needed stitches, but they all got paid for it. Movie studios flung money at them, and due to this, they became very famous and received fame through putting their bodies through hell. Through this show, it has led others to create other TV series such as Ridiculousness and Jerry of the Day, which is an Instagram account that shows many videos of people snowboarding or skiing and getting injured, along with many other TV shows.
Oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing popcorn. No, sit right there. Nothing's going on. I'm just going to turn these little dials. Go back, go back. This man right here gets popcorned into a dummy. Look at him, look at him. I'm afraid. I'm too afraid.
Kidding, dude, I might need to be carried in. Not gonna cry this time, but I'm serious. I'm gonna cry again, dude. I'm not even kidding, dude. My knees hurt.
Look at you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You like never expect these sounds to come out of this man.
We aren't even living in America. We don't live in America?
Okay. Okay.
I don't remember.
Put a little thought into it.
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts?
Hogwarts.
You live in Hogwarts?
I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard?
I am a wizard.
Jackass became so popular because in our world, people enjoy watching others suffer physically in random areas and in random situations that the norm crowd would not likely put themselves in. Jackass works so well because people want to see the outcomes over these dangerous scenarios that the people in Jackass put themselves in. Jackass got the characters on the map. The rise of the internet videos is because people in our society love recognition from the world of a scenario they place themselves in where others wouldn't, and where they complete stunts that seem terrifying.
Also known as Steve-O, found his way to the original Jackass crew after sending videos of his homegrown stunts to producer Jeff Tremaine. He quickly became one of the cast members who would perform the most disgusting tricks and even mutilate his own body if it made for good footage. Horrific injuries on the set of Jackass. McGeehee has since said that the competition between the guys to earn valuable camera time pushed him to do things he didn't really want to do. The toll on his body led to 25 surgeries, tending to multiple injuries he suffered on set.
Learn from their mistakes and your own. It all started with America's Funniest Home Videos, which is a TV series on ABC which features humorous homemade videos that are submitted by viewers. They currently have 655 episodes. First episode was released on January 14th, 1990s. It was hosted by Bob Saget, the first 8 seasons, and continued on with 2 others for seasons 9 and 10. Let's take a look.
Tonight on America's Funniest Home Video, we've got got some good, clean fun. And some things that'll take your breath away. We're gonna get wet and wild.
America's Funniest Home Videos does something very similar to what Jackass and Epic Fail videos do now. America's Funniest Home Videos were videos sent from viewers and their experiences. Thank you for watching. I've enjoyed explaining Jackass and the phenomenon that it's caused amongst Epic Fail videos, Jerry of the Day, Ridiculousness, and last but not least, America's Funniest Home Videos. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh wow! Well, I have a question, Khadija. Do they have like a show like this in the Middle East where you can, watch people doing crazy stuff like this? Is there anything relatable to it?
I don't think so, but we see the ones you have in the US. So
Okay, so you see the same thing. So Steve-O is a worldwide figure.
Steve-O does loads of stuff now. He has so many followers on like social media and stuff, and he's making so much money even after Jackass. He's probably like the best guy.
Yeah,
he's like,
absolutely. Him and Johnny Knoxville too, right?
Yeah, Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
we have pranks though,
Yeah?
TV pranks.
Is it like a typical what are you from Jordan, right?
No,
or Egypt. All right, don't want to screw that.
We
up.
have. Can I speak?
No.
Georgia, what do you want to say?
No, nothing. I wanted to ask Khadija if it's something like we in Italy have Paperissima Sprint. That is the.
It's a.
Georgia, what is Rocco, please?
It's the same thing. Like you, please. Go.
No.
Rocco, please be eloquent because you're, we need the translation.
Do you want to explain it? Okay. Paperissima is basically the same as Jackass, kind of. It's just like people making home videos. It's like
America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah, it's that, but in Italy.
But also a show that I love, which we just saw.
All right, well, Khadija, is there anything? Do you have anything like that? I'm sorry. It's just a question.
I'm not Joe.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I just had a little.
Okay, the question was for Khadija.
Okay, I'm sorry. I interrupted.
Hey, no, go ahead.
I was just going to talk about Ridiculousness and Rob Dyrdek.
Oh, yeah.
Which I actually love that show because it's like you see all the fail videos online, like compilations and stuff, but
it's
so much funnier when there's commentary, and especially Rob Dyrdek. He's so funny. Been watching him since like Fantasy Factory, which was also a great show. But yeah, Ridiculousness is like it's like the internet version of Jackass, I'd say.
Yeah.
Probably.
Absolutely. What's the girl in that show? The girl who's pretty.
No, I don't really remember.
What?
I think her name's Coco, but I'm not sure. Or maybe Chloe. I don't know, something like this.
No, she wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, but she definitely added. She definitely added to the shtick of the show.
Yeah,
for sure. All right. Next we have Joya, coming in with an interview from Adelina. Yep. So Joya, tell us, what did Addie really have to say?
What did she really have to say?
Yeah. Is it juicy stuff or?
It's pretty juicy, I guess.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, she learned a valuable lesson about taking.
All right, let's just see. Let's see what it is. All right. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Roll the clip. Roll the clip. Okay. Good morning, Wolfcast. Today is April 23rd. It's a beautiful day out here in the AUR garden. And today's segment is embarrassing stories. I'm here with my lovely friend and interviewee, Adelina Cini.
Hi,
and thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, I'm glad I can.
Okay, so Addie, do you have any embarrassing stories you'd like to share with the Wolfcast?
I have a few, more like many, but one time I was in the 5th grade and I was going to the bathroom and I took a very, very long time because I was pooping. And because of that, when I came back, because I took so long to do that, came back to the classroom, everyone was staring at me and people just started yelling, "Ha ha, Addie pooped in the bathroom. Can't believe that she did that." And so from that day forth, I've shit as fast as I could, just to avoid that kind of situation.
Wow, that's a pretty embarrassing story. But did you learn a valuable lesson that day?
I did. I learned the power of you shouldn't embarrass people because it can affect you for the rest of your life. Because I still fearful of that,
especially on things you cannot control.
Exactly. Exactly. Everybody poops. I read a book about it, and I think it's really important to recognize that, especially as kids, that we're really impressionable, and in those situations, you shouldn't pick on people for things that are very natural, and because it can affect you a lot, and then you think that that's an unnatural thing when it's not.
Exactly, very natural. Another question: if you could go back in time right now, knowing exactly what happened, and just pause yourself and make yourself not poop to avoid that situation, would you do it? Would you be the same person today had you not pooped that day in 5th grade?
No, I think that, well, actually it has saved me a lot of time in life. It really has. But I think as well, I wouldn't change that other than I would just go in the classroom and when people started laughing and yelling, I would have been like, yeah, everybody poops. I know you poop, I know you poop. And then I would have just created a moment where everybody would rise up above the situation, above the hatred.
Above the poop hatred, exactly.
Above poop hatred.
So now you're no longer a bystander of the poopers. If someone comes in class and gets shat on for shitting. You won't take it.
I won't take it. I'll be like, you know what? I know you do it as well. Don't let people bully you for stuff like that.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks so much for joining me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I've had a great time. I've had a really good time.
The Wolfcast really appreciates it.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Wolfcast signing out.
Okay, so Khadija, I guess moral of the story is everybody poops.
Exactly. Pretty much.
You know, 5th graders can be mean though. Take too long in the bathroom, you come out, they're just all over you.
Yeah, but when you're a kid, she was right. Like when you're a kid, that definitely gets to you. Like you walk back in your class and your whole class is like, haha, you shat. Like it's so embarrassing.
I mean, in all honesty, I kind of seen it as a little rookie move from Addie because back in that time, I knew exactly what was going to happen if I took like over 7 or 8 minutes.
True.
I knew what was going to happen, so I made sure that it.
Especially because you had to ask permission to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's true. See, but the thing is, when I went to the bathroom for a long time, people just thought, I was, out in the hallways,
That was more like middle school.
Yeah.
Middle school, high school, like you could roam the hallways, but like elementary school, it was still like, oh shit, I don't want a teacher to see me. Like I might get like in trouble.
5th grade for me was like, see, my schools was K through 4th was elementary school, then 5th and 6th grade middle school, 7th and 8th grade another middle school, and then high school.
Where are you from?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, City of Champions, baby, the 412.
All right, no, my elementary school was 1 through 5th grade, then middle school was 6th through 8th, and high school was 9 through 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So definitely more standard.
Yeah, more standard.
I feel like regardless of country, everyone has a story from like elementary school, we call it primary school, but everyone has a story of someone taking a shit in a urinal. Does no one else have that? Because that's happened.
I don't. Yes.
There have been.
Where you've seen a turd in the urinal.
Yes. In the urinal.
No.
Yes.
I don't know.
Why?
No.
Giorgio has to say. Giorgio.
I don't know what. Okay.
What a urinal is?
Be careful on what I want to say. What did
a urinal?
Okay. Yeah. I know
It's
what it is.
it's okay.
I know.
Yes.
And then
there was a poop in it, a turd.
Turd.
Okay.
And that's like 3 times throughout
Piece
my
of human
6 years in
feces.
primary school.
I understood, Michael. Thank you.
Giorgio, question for you, buddy. Have you ever pooped your pants?
No. Never.
I don't buy it because I think
Why would I lie? I have done many things, many stupid things, but I never pooped in my pants.
I don't believe you. It's
I think-
impossible.
Well, talking about elementary school, I once went to the nurse because I had a headache, fell asleep on the bed, and peed the bed. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Did your mom have to pick you up?
No, but there was a collection of clothes in case you ever peed your pants.
Oh yeah, but then everyone knew, no, when you walked back.
Oh yeah, you walked back in with these huge gym shorts on that you weren't wearing when you left. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they did that when I went to Catholic school for a year. If your little uniform was a little too short, they'd make you put on like the Greenwich Catholic sweatpants. And it was always so embarrassing.
Oh, so that everybody knew.
Because you looked
that
like
was
the little Catholic school hoe, and it's like, wait, what? Like, come on.
Do they have those Catholic school hose?
Oh, trust me, they're out there. Yeah, they're out there.
Are those the girls who are hiding in the closet?
Yeah.
Because they're just camouflage. Closet slut. I didn't want to have to say it. I thought you guys were going to infer that, but you made me come out and say it. Yeah. So that's not my fault. That's an oversight on your part. But anyway, I think we had a great segment filmed by Rocco and Willem. You guys interviewed Professor.
We did.
Coretti. There it is.
Yeah, we originally, so this was about embarrassing stories, and we wanted to do like a little spoof interview, like kind of between two fans type thing. So we approached Coretti under the guise of doing a serious topic of communication, talking to him quite seriously about technology and how that changes the way we communicate in the modern age. And then the interview goes a little bit off the rails, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Hi everyone, so welcome to Spotlight in Rome. Today for a little segment, we thought about going to the American University of Rome to interview our expert in communication, Professor Coretti.
Hello everyone, good day.
Okay.
Hi to all our students which are listening to us. A great ciao to you.
Okay, so first question. How do you think that technology has evolved our communication in the last 10 years?
Thank you, Rocco. This is quite a broad question, but I'll try to summarize the main points that in my opinion have changed in the last 10 years. I think that first of all we should talk about consolidation. In other words, how the tools that we use every day in order to keep in touch with others have evolved quite importantly, but at the same time we use Facebook, which became a sort of monopoly. 6 or 7 years, both corporate surveillance, quite interesting to see what's going to happen in the next years, considerably there is an increasing awareness of the problems about surveillance, which I mentioned beforehand.
Okay. Is it good?
Yeah, I think we should cut that. No, that's fine. We can do
Okay.
Yeah, probably it's long, but you can.
So second question. It's a really popular question. So if you send nudes, can the government see them? And if so, is there a database out there with all my nudes?
Your nudes? I think it depends on the interest that the government might have. If we're talking about your nudes, I would say that you're pretty safe. The Big Brother is watching you, certainly.
I'm scared.
I'm not really sure what the government is going to do with your specific pictures.
There are a lot of them out there. So.
A lot of them are out there, yeah. Well, which is quite bad in a way, because we should consider that these pictures in the future might end up in, well, the wrong hands. But I'm quite sure that the government is not interested in your pictures. But at the same time, I think that when I send nude pictures, quite a lot of them.
I send nude pictures, quite a lot of them.
To friends, family members, and sometimes to strangers. It's a way of self-expression, isn't it? We present ourselves the way that we deem right and more convenient, obviously, according to the purpose of the picture transaction. I think that, the problem is that we don't really know where they're going to end up. Probably in the future where regulation about advertising could be more flexible. Yeah, you could find your nude pictures in big posters.
That's the dream. That's the dream right there.
Well, for whom? That's the question.
For the
Maybe just me.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is really personal because this happened to me, and I've read some other people online that were complaining about this. So, this Nigerian prince sent me an email the other day, and he needs my credit card details because he said he's going to triple my money. So, I sent them to him, and he took $2,000 out of my bank account. So, do you think it's legit? How much should I trust this guy?
I think you did well.
Thank you.
Because you helped a person.
Yeah, I mean...
And I think that you did it not expecting anything in return.
I mean, I kind of expect my money back tripled, you know, because he's a Nigerian
Yeah, he
prince.
said that to me too.
Okay. Well, probably it's not going to be... how much was the return promised? By
3 times.
Triple.
Yeah.
Well, maybe triple is too much. I am not sure that you'll receive anything in return. I'm not sure if you ever watched an episode of Flight of the Conchords where the main protagonists are approached by Nigel Soladu, a Nigerian entrepreneur that promised such high return, and the protagonists, yes, they sent the money and they received the triple.
There's hope.
There is hope.
Okay.
I wouldn't count on it in particular. So, but at the same time, I might send you some emails in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got my email, so just
Thank
let
you.
me know.
Yeah, absolutely. I have your.
Okay. Sorry about
personal
question
email.
number 4.
Yeah.
You give it feedback a little bit.
You have to speak into the microphone.
Yeah. Question number 4.
Question number 4.
Quite a broad question. I'm not sure I can answer this.
Whatever. Question number 5, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry for not being able to.
We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that.
Yeah. I'll prepare better next time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So in terms of cybersecurity, I kind of have the same password for everything, and it's pussycat_doll69. So do you think it's safe, or should I make some different ones like gang 420 or Trump is Daddy 2020? What do you think about it?
Well, first of all, I'm glad there is gang and not gang bang, but I suppose that...
West side.
Do you have capital letters in this?
Oh no, pussycat_doll69, it's all non-capital.
Well, the underscore is certainly good. I'm not really sure whether it is enough to stop brute force from cracking your passwords. My suggestion is that you group your different accounts in different categories.
Okay.
So you might choose Pussycat Dolls for your social media accounts, gang for your maybe your bank account.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what is the third one?
Trump is Daddy 2020.
Trump is Daddy 2020. I would definitely suggest that for your YouTube channel, where I've seen interesting videos.
Password.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I mean, you guys know best. I wouldn't know. Okay, next question. Would you rather have your breath smell like a bad fart or have your laugh sound like a bad fart?
Can I choose both?
I mean,
I'm quite intrigued by both.
I don't think you can.
All right. I like the idea of laughing as a bad fart.
Sorry, guys. So that's my bad.
Okay.
We're just
All
talking
right.
about it.
Were you laughing?
No, that's alright. Don't worry.
All right.
You didn't hear it.
I think that was
it correct?
Will laughing.
Was it correct?
It might have been. I don't know. Just move on. It's fine.
Might have been. Oh, there's a microphone on my back.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
No.
All right. Okay. Well, we can edit
These
this.
are really powerful, so if you fart.
I don't worry. I trust
Okay.
post-production.
So, yeah. Okay, I guess last question, because I'm bored. Do you think there's a dichotomy caused by the media between the real self and the one portrayed online?
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
there is.
that's a wrap. Thank you.
Thank you very
everyone.
much.
That was fantastic.
Wait,
Appreciate
do
it. Yeah, we cut all that. We can do it in post. Don't worry. We
Yeah,
can put
and
some effects on it.
question 4.
Yeah.
We just want to...
Oh, we were going to return to question 4, right?
Oh, all right. Yeah. I'm still not ready. Didn't have the time to go on Wikipedia and pretend I knew about it. Yeah.
I guess that's fine. Don't worry.
That's all the time we have.
Well, sorry for being such a letdown, but I'm sure that
It's okay.
you had worse letdown, so
It's okay.
I'm in good company. I'm
Yeah.
quite sure.
We did not. Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Khadija, what do you think about that?
It was very informative.
Yeah.
Also, kind of interesting that he sends nudes to his family.
Yes.
I was definitely a little taken aback when he said that.
I have that as my ringtone.
Guys, come on, you do that too.
Oh my God! It must be an Italian
Let
thing.
me explain. Not to all family, but if you have a problem, you send pictures to your mom or not.
No.
Okay, never mind.
So maybe it is an Italian thing, huh? Maybe it's an Italian. Rocco, do you know?
I thought Coretti was joking, but maybe.
Jojo, this is why you should stick to the rules we've been spoken to, because you're only gonna embarrass yourself.
Come on.
Khadija, what do we got cooking in the kitchen next?
News with Katya.
Hi guys.
What's going on?
So I made some news. They're really funny, but before I want to remind you guys that tomorrow is 25th of April, which means we have a holiday. And it's National Italian Holiday commemorating the end of the Italian Civil War and the end of Nazi occupation of the country during the World War II. Not that fun, but let's just watch my video. Let's go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Katya and today I'm gonna present you some funny, hilarious, awkward news. Hilarious moment at BBC Breakfast sport presenter Mike Bushell slipped and fell in a swimming pool during a live interview. Let's watch it, shall we?
Sound pack on. But Sarah Vasey, Adam Peaty, Sean Marie O'Connor, Ben Proud and James Guy. Congratulations. Inconsolable then. Just look before you get in a swim pool in future, okay? Congratulations. See the step. Sorry about that. Well, let's give you all a good Adam's inconsolable then. Just look before you get in a swim pool in future, okay? I hope you can still hear me. I'm gonna have to get rather close and mind the set.
Hilarious. Blue creature found lurking in North Carolina lake. Looks like normal fish to me. So police is searching for a woman who stole a rock, which is worth $17,500. An ordinary river stone with the words "Love Yourself" written on it in black ink. The rock is part of interactive art exhibition by Yoko Ono at Toronto's Gardner Museum. Woman spent $190,000 on her plastic surgeries just to look like her holiday caricature. Christina is 32 years old, yet she already had 5 boob jobs, 2 nose jobs, Botox, fillers, lip injections, semi-permanent makeup, and illegal tanning injections. Train filled with human shit is stuck outside Alabama town. So there are approximately 250 full train cars stuck next to Alabama town, and they've been coming from New York City, and the reason why they've been stuck there is because of the fight between the government of a nearby town called West Jefferson, which doesn't want the trains to pass through it. Kanye West's new Yeezy sliders are mocked on Twitter. They've been compared to everything from gummy sweets to kitchen sponges. Every time there's a new release from Kanye West's line of Yeezy shoes, Twitter is in uproar with fans wrangling to get their hands on a pair. So the fans weren't very pleased with the way new sliders look like. Instead, they just made fun of him and his new shoes in Twitter. Thank you, that's it for today. You watched Wolfcast News and good luck with everything.
Great stuff. I have to have that stone.
What?
Yoko Ono Stone?
Yeah, love yourself.
Love yourself.
Nice.
Khadija, what do you think about those slides? Would you put them on?
I think I
The
would
slides at the end?
actually.
You would?
You'd wear those?
I think those are even worse than Crocs.
They look like hospital shoes to me, you know? Like
You're
somebody
right.
walking around
Yeah.
the hospital with those on. That would
You have
be
something
great.
against Crocs, Michael?
Yeah, I think they look god awful.
And if I say that I do have Crocs at home that I use only at home,
He uses them all the time.
And they're fuzzy.
I feel that Crocs are only acceptable if you work in a hospital.
no, but they have inside
The fur. The fur. Yeah, he's got the black ones with the fur.
That's absurdity to a whole new level.
What?
I agree.
I would rather have the furry ones than the just like straight rubber.
The
What?
furry
the
ones
furry
are at
ones
least
for
comfortable.
home. The furry ones for home.
I'm sorry, but you're not going to change my mind here.
No, honestly,
You've
Crocs
clearly
has
never
also
worn
stepped
Crocs.
up their game. My mom is a huge Crocs fan, but she doesn't wear the ones with the hole. She has like the really nice fancy ones. They have like little like I don't know, like embedded little,
Fancy and Crocs in
diamonds.
the same.
Crocs are becoming the
That's
future
an
shoes.
Yeah, Crocs are the future. Okay.
And you can put little embellishments in
not.
them. What?
Screw Yeezys.
Have you seen Katia, you must have seen those like Balenciaga tried to do
Yeah,
a
of
pair of
course.
Crocs. They're
Yeah.
like, how high are they?
That's
They're like
ugly.
Oh my god.
People bought those for a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
It's just Crocs with like maybe a 6-inch platform underneath. And then all those little buttons that people used to get like to put in the holes on the Crocs when they were kids. And people were buying that. For, like, ridiculous. It's like meme fashion.
Fashion, man.
It's meme fashion. It's-
I haven't seen those ones. I've seen the like new like Balenciaga like sock sneakers, and I honestly think they're kind of cool. I can't lie.
Oh, those are nice.
Those are sick. Yeah, those are really nice.
Well, I think that kind of ties into
My
the fact
favorite
that
are the
ridiculous
Giuseppe
things
Zanotti.
are highly expensive, like that rock. I can't believe that rock was going for $17,500. That's ridiculous.
Also, screw Yoko Ono. She broke up the Beatles.
Talk about embarrassing.
Yeah. Talk about embarrassing. Yeah. Ruining it.
Wow. All right, Fran.
All
you
right.
got a fantastic game for us.
Oh, God.
Give us the rules. Tell us about it.
In the spirit of embarrassing things happening, we're going to play a little game that I've seen on, what is it, BBC?
It's a show, It's a show in England called Would I Lie to You?
Would I Lie to You? That was one of them, but they play with like professional comedians. So we're going to take it down a little bit of a notch and play the Jimmy Fallon way, where it's just you get one truth, one lie. I'm going to hand them out to you. And as a group, we're going to see whether or not you're telling the truth or you're telling a lie. But you want to convince the group, regardless, that it's true. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 2 cards. They're gonna have a number 1 and a number 2 on them, and I'm going to tell you whether or not to read 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then you have 60 seconds to explain,
And if you don't
why it's
understand the
true.
handwriting,
Just
honestly, fair. Fair
help
point.
you.
We'll work on it.
not for me, for you.
All right, so
thanks, Jojo.
who's going to go first here?
I have a bad win.
I think as a co-host and host.
Is there an order here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, everyone's playing. Wow.
Yeah, everyone's gonna play this because it's
Okay.
super fun. I wish I could read my own writing. I think it's super. So keep them down and just spread them out on the table like that. And then
I like the element of like having a lie that we don't know what it's going to be, and you have to try and make the story like, fit. Try and convince people it's true. We'll see who's the best liar out of the whole squad.
exactly.
Straight up gonna laugh.
Okay.
All right, 1 and
Wow,
2.
this is getting to me. Khadija, are you excited? I'm excited.
Georgia.
I really want to see what.
Oh,
This
Are you
for
ready?
Alexia?
I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
No, you're playing.
We're all playing.
Yeah, we're all playing. You're gonna come
Okay.
hang out with us.
Is Kevin
You
playing?
can hop on my mic if you want. Just let me know.
we can share one. Okay,
All
wait.
right.
So, can you explain me the rules one more time? I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
No, it's all good. All right. So I'm gonna pick a number. I'm either gonna pick 1 or 2, and then you're gonna read it to us. And then as a group, we're gonna decide. We have 60 seconds to decide whether or not you're telling the truth or you're telling a lie.
Okay.
can we ask
Okay.
questions or we
basically,
just
I
have
just
to-
You're interrogating.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's
We like
kind of
that.
like if it's a lie, improv something. You know?
Okay, love that.
All right. So let's start with Rocco.
Oh God.
Okay.
One
Oh,
or
I'm
two,
excited.
Francesca.
Card number 2.
Oh,
Can you read it out to us?
I got suspended 3 times in high school.
Name one of those times where you got suspended and why.
I was going around the hallway just asking people to take part into my acting club, but I didn't warn the principal, so I got suspended.
What about the second time?
The second time Wait, what was it? Was it the third time? I think it was the second time, and I basically ran into the hallway. Yep. So we can run in Italian high school.
And you got suspended for that?
Suspended from
For running.
Are they just super strict?
Well, sus.
Like,
It's pretty
Can
strict.
you
Like,
corroborate that? Would that happen?
sometimes it happens. Like if
It's
I
difficult
were
to say, but can happen.
It can happen.
like if we wore
Thanks
if
for that
we wore
concrete
like
information.
different kinds of jeans, like if we wore like weird kinds of jeans, you couldn't get suspended, but like you could get a warning or something.
So remember all 3 times. You had one running in the hallway, one trying to sign
the
people
first
up
one
for
was
the class.
yep.
And what's the third?
The third time I refused
Time
to
frame.
give an oral
All right.
interrogation because I was against the philosopher.
Pause. Group.
I'm saying it's true.
What do you
False.
think?
I think it's false.
Okay, let's go around. So I say false. Khadija, what do you say?
I'm gonna say true.
True.
True. False.
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 Falso.
Okay, so the
And the answer
so
is
what is it?
false.
Consensus is false. We got 2 truthers over here.
false.
Wow, you guys are down.
That's a win for the table.
Wow. All right, Will.
It was a good one, though.
All right, pick one.
Thank you.
Number 1.
Thank you, Francesca, for avoiding my.
While cage diving, a shark.
Joya, no
pooped on
peeking.
us.
Wait, say that again.
While cage diving, a shark pooped on us.
Where were you?
South Africa.
How did it poop on you?
What's the name of the sea off the coast of South Africa?
I don't remember.
Ah,
I was young at the time.
Were you with your family or
I was
alone?
like 10, probably 11.
So-
what are the waivers you have to sign for something like that?
Yeah.
I didn't sign them. I was 10. Like my parents probably signed them for me. I don't
So a
remember
shark
that,
just
process.
pooped on.
Alright, this is
Yeah, well, they like thrash around. So he was coming around like both sides of the cage, and like there was
What kind of
It
shark?
was me and my mum in there because there wasn't any big enough to. It wasn't like a great white or anything. It was like
Like a
it's like one of the thin ones.
Hammerhead.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
tiger
hammerhead.
shark, maybe.
Ah.
something
You know, I know a hammerhead and a great white, but other than that, like sharks, I don't.
interesting.
How do they poop? I go.
How does anything?
How is the
I don't know.
consistency?
It's
And
like,
pause. Okay, group, decide. Is Will
Okay.
cage diving with sharks?
I say false.
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 Truth.
False.
True.
It was in fact false.
Ah, all right.
That's a
Me and Khadija are 2 for 2 over here. I'll tell you what. Let's go, Khadija. We like that.
Cage diving
I mean,
shark person.
did it happen, kind of
The sharks even poop.
That kind of did happen. I was in South Africa.
Oh, it was South Africa?
Yeah, it was South Africa. I was in Cape Town with my family. I was 10, and we went cage diving with great white sharks.
And they pooped on you?
No, they pooped on my parents when they went in.
So, okay. All right, nice.
That's
I didn't know that was so
This
common.
day is filled with poop, I'll tell you what.
yeah, stay. Obviously, poop is just the most embarrassing.
My story was pretty accurate. It just wasn't mine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. All right, Katya. Number 1. Let's go.
Okay, so my handwriting is really bad. Sorry.
It's a lie.
Okay, so it's the truth. It's
Okay,
yours.
wait. Are you ready? I jumped from a cliff, and when I jumped, I hit the water with like the belly. You know how you hit the water?
Oh, a belly flop.
Yeah.
Oof. How high was this cliff?
It was like 5 meters or something.
5 meters.
How did it feel?
It was really bad.
You okay?
Painful.
Where were you?
I was in Maldives
How, when did this happen?
like about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Okay.
But didn't you go to the Maldives?
I can
last year?
confidently already say true.
Sorry?
It was last semester, no, last year.
Yeah, last year, right?
Wait, I can't go there like more than once. Is there
Good point.
Right there, just
Boom.
If I go to Maldives.
All right. I think that's enough. I'm gonna say true
Yeah,
for sure.
true.
I'm gonna say false.
I'm saying true.
I will say false.
True.
I'm gonna say false.
Well, it's false, yeah.
Oh God.
This handwriting is crazy.
I told you.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2.
2.
Oh.
Okay, wait.
Alexia, no peeking. You know what?
It doesn't matter.
We are about
Quick
we are
question.
about
Quick
fair
question.
play.
So we didn't get our own things.
You got your own truth and someone else's lie. So if you got their lie, you're not going to know what it is. But if you got your truth...
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, it's part of the fun. So you just gave it away. Huh?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Just go right into it. Just go right into it.
All right,
I'm
she's
sorry.
switching. All right, so two. Sure.
Go right into it.
While in Vegas at a zoo, I got peed on by a tiger.
Wow.
Oh.
Where in Vegas did this happen?
At the Vegas Zoo.
Vegas has a zoo?
Yeah.
I don't doubt that. So that seems plausible.
I just thought it was more about casinos and resorts. To be honest. When I was in Vegas, I didn't
No,
see a zoo.
we went to go to the casino. It was like my sister's 18th birthday. We went there with my family, and then we took a trip to
What
the zoo.
hotel were
the
you
next day.
staying in?
Oh my God, what was it called? It was like the Great Vegas Hotel or something.
Okay.
Makes sense. Checks out.
I think I stayed there.
Question: how do you get close enough to a tiger for it to pee on you?
You've never seen a video of a tiger peeing on like the people at the zoo. They come up to the cage, and if you like get them annoyed or something, they'll just put their like paws up, and they just start pissing.
That's why you have to bring your
They must have a strong stream.
That's why you have to bring always your umbrella.
Yeah, exactly.
And pause.
Wow.
Is Jordan telling the truth?
I'm gonna say false.
False.
I really want it to be true, so I'm going to say true.
So everyone else?
It's false.
I think it's. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's false. It's true, but it wasn't mine.
All right.
So wait, was that your truth?
Let's go, Alex.
No, that was her
It's
truth.
my truth. I went to
What's up with
Vegas my
animals
family.
peeing and pooping on you?
Stay away from animals.
You weren't kidding
They don't
when you
really
were
like me, but I went to the zoo pretty much, and like it turned around, and I was like, "Oh, okay, the tiger's leaving." I was like a little kid, and it turned around and just pissed on us,
That is
and it sprayed everywhere, and it was
That's
the most
awesome.
disgusting experience ever. So
You got peed on by a tiger.
Yeah.
What?
And a shark.
And pooped on by a shark?
So it was true though. So it wasn't.
Must be really
It
good
wasn't a
if it's
lie. It
true.
was a true story.
Yeah.
All right.
But-
Okay.
all right.
So should we just go back to
Yeah.
Alexia now, or since they switched? Well, no.
Alexia's already done
Okay.
that.
All
Yeah,
right.
well, we already
okay.
Okay, so Khadijah.
Okay, pick one.
Number one.
Number one. Oh, okay. A stranger at the bus stop. So I was waiting for the bus, and then this guy kind of attacks me, and he tries to kiss me.
Wow. What bus stop was this?
The one next to the university.
44?
No, the Caribbean.
Who was it?
Was he handsome?
For the 44 bus?
Who was this guy? Was it a friend or?
Was it
Yes.
all? He was a.
No, I think he was in his 20s, and he was cute, to be honest. But
So why didn't you go for
But he
it?
attacked.
no, of course not.
He attacked you.
Yeah, he just like approached me aggressively, and he tried to kiss me.
Was he Italian?
I think so. Yeah.
Ooh,
I
yeah,
mean, yeah.
they're aggressive.
Did he say anything, or did he just go,
no,
I can
he-
sense this?
That's not true. Shut up,
It's going
Joy.
to be successful.
He just yeah.
He just thought this is going to be a
By
success
the way,
straight away. I'm
He
gonna
just
go
was
for it.
like, here we go.
Here's a stranger.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Group.
False.
True.
False.
True.
You think it's true?
I think it's true.
I think it's false.
I'm going to say true. I'm going to go with Mikey.
Katya, what do you say?
False.
Georgia?
False.
So consensus was false. I
False.
guess.
Yeah.
False.
True.
Wowzers.
Wow.
So
What did you do? Did you punch him?
Did you hit
He
him?
was cute.
Explain.
So then which bus did you take after?
Is
he cute? Did
I
you
have
get
to
his
go
number?
home.
I want to know everything now.
After work.
I want to know
Wait,
everything.
you were kissed while waiting for the 7:10?
No, I wasn't kissed.
Okay,
he tried.
you tried.
To kiss me.
Okay.
Did you get his number?
No.
Hey.
Too bad.
Big
Was
mistake.
aggressive, Rocco.
I genuinely don't ask numbers of sexual predators at bus
Exactly.
I mean, general consensus.
Sorry.
A bit weird. My turn.
All right,
Which
Mike's
one?
turn. Numero uno.
Numero uno.
I pooped myself on the way to a math exam.
True.
No questions about it?
What do we need to know?
What grade were you in?
I was a freshman in college.
Freshman in college. So you were AUR?
No. This was my first school in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
I essentially was walking down the hallway. I thought I was just, having your everyday fart, and it was actually a shart. So I was like, wow, I think I just pooped myself. So I ran to the bathroom. I had a math exam, and I pulled down my pants and looked in my boxers. I was like, wow, there's poop in there. So I took my boxers and threw them out. I proceeded to clean myself and tend to my body. I feel like this story is pretty funny though. So I tended to my body, and then I went to class, and I couldn't really clean up everything. So I was taking the whole math exam while smelling like shit.
What'd you get on the math exam?
I got a 91%.
And what happened to your
underwear?
Yeah.
I threw it away.
In your school bathroom?
All right.
In the garbage.
Time's up. Group. What do we think?
Nothing has ever been true.
True or false?
I would say true.
Yeah, of course it's true. Yeah, what can you do? What can you say?
Let's do Hannah.
All right, Hannah.
Let's go, Hannah.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to go with number 2.
Okay. Alrighty, so I was staying with a friend, and can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was staying with a friend and meeting his family for the first time, and I'm not good with doors. I have this problem. I accidentally locked myself in their bathroom while no one else was home. So my friend comes home, and I'm pounding on the door trying to get out, and they had to call the maintenance guy and drill the door out. So it was a great first impression.
It's true.
In your friend's house.
Yeah.
Okay, why were you alone though?
Yeah, why did they leave you there?
Well, the parents are at work. My friend had something to do, so he just left.
So what, did you have the keys to their place? You had the keys to their place?
No, because I wasn't planning on leaving. It was in the bathroom that I.
Okay,
but they were expecting to come back and find you there.
Okay,
You weren't planning on leaving the bathroom?
now repeat everything. Hannah.
Okay, wait, pause. That's all the time. So with what we got to decide.
Oh, this one's a tough
I'm
one.
gonna say it's false.
Truth, or is she telling a lie?
I say it's
I say it's true. I say it's true. Just seem
I'm
pretty.
going to say true.
I'll say true.
I'm gonna stick to false, even though it's probably true, but I think it's false.
Hannah.
Yeah, it's true.
Please explain.
Yeah.
Darn it.
So everyone in the house was gone, and I just got up to use the bathroom, and so I didn't take my phone or anything in there, and I locked it. I don't know why. There was no one else there, but the lock broke, and I couldn't get out, and so I didn't have my phone or anything. So I think I waited in there for 45 minutes until someone came back, and then they had to drill the door.
For 45, I would have.
What did you do? Yeah, you just
You read
soap bottles.
No, I had nothing to do.
You just sat there, then you heard the door open, your friend came home, you're like, Antonia! I'm in here!
At least you were saved. At least you were saved. Who else do we have to do, friend?
Giorgio.
Yes.
Giorgio.
Oh,
right.
wow.
Giorgio, what do you guys think? Should we give Giorgio 1 or 2?
1, because he's the number 1.
All right.
Hey.
No reason, let's give him 2.
Yeah.
Number 2.
All right, take the 2.
Sure?
Yeah.
Take the 2.
This is about poop.
Watch, Giorgio's not gonna be able to read it.
Okay. I'm related to Hannah Montana. Stop. I'm related to Hannah Montana.
Do you mean Miley Cyrus?
Yes.
Okay.
You know Hannah Montana's a fictional character.
Of course.
So you're related to
No.
fictional.
All right, you screw.
You get the best of both worlds.
Do number 1.
Who made that one?
Can I do number 1? Number 1 is my truth.
Okay, let's. I want to
Giorgio,
hear
we
your
can't-
just
Giorgio-
for the hell of it.
We'll try to figure out.
Always count on Giorgio to screw it up.
No, now I want to hear it. Now I want to hear everyone's
You
truth.
misunderstand.
Okay.
This is. I'm not telling you if this is truth or false.
Well, we know it's true.
But
This is.
Because you said, can I tell you my
and
truth
that's how I
now?
explained the game. I said,
Giorgio,
you have
just
okay.
said-
It's fine. I want everyone to go around, and if you didn't say your truth, I want to hear it.
Yeah, you want to just read out your story?
So read out your.
Yeah, just read it out.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, read your.
I didn't mess it up. Stop.
Okay. Go.
Okay. I got busted from my parents on the camera of my house, trying to cover up the camera.
So
wait,
there was like
I will
CCTV
explain.
in your house.
So basically, every time I opened my door, I didn't know that before this. Like after this weekend, I knew, but before I didn't. So every time I open my door, there is this camera
in your house.
Yes,
What, do you live in the hood?
Ingresso.
The entrance.
Main entrance.
Yeah.
There is this camera that you can see it that turns on, but I didn't know there were sensors. Okay. So I tried. I closed the light, thinking that the camera didn't see me. I sneak out down the camera, get a jacket, and try to throw it on top of the camera. Now, when my parents told me, we saw everything, Georgia.
They saw it.
But why were you trying to...
I don't get
And
what.
that is...
Yeah, why were you? What were you trying to hide?
Did you sneak out or something?
Yeah, what's
I imagine you were sneaking back in.
Okay,
Yeah.
I did a house party at my house in Turin, so I was trying to cover up the
camera.
the camera,
Oh, I see.
but
Didn't work.
it didn't work. They called me 3 hours later. We went at bed at 5 because they were all sleeping at my place, and they called me at 8.
That's
And
great.
when I saw my phone and my mother, and I knew, they said, Giorgio, your father will not talk to you, and we're really disappointed. Goodbye.
Oh, disappointment is the worst, though. You
Damn.
want anger over disappointment.
Man.
Wow.
Katya,
Wow.
what is your truth?
Oh, yeah.
Live your truth, Katya.
Everyone, Rocco's
It's
gonna be
not that-
last.
So once I was talking shit about someone on the phone with my friend, and and I took a screenshot by accident, and I sent it by accident. Like I wasn't even planning to, I swear, and I sent it by accident, but it just happened.
To the person that you were oh my god.
That's my biggest
like
fear.
everyone's worst.
That's so awkward.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sucks.
That's really unlucky.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Lucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
That is
Wow.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Joya.
Mine was that I got 3rd-degree burns only on my chin one time in the Dominican Republic. I swear I was pale as a ghost. You guys have seen me in the winter. It gets so pale. Went to the Dominican for like February break. The only place that I got any color, and I got 3rd-degree burns, literally only on my chin. Like red circle, just like on my chin. That's it.
Were you like, how were you sat?
I don't know. I don't know. But there's like all these family pictures put together, and everyone's super tan. It's just me, white as hell, and then I just have like a red dot on my chin.
It's
Yeah.
happened to me actually on my shoulder. It's not pleasant.
Yeah.
You get all like
Sunburn. It's just like the worst.
Wow.
Aren't
Willie,
they,
what was
Mike?
your truth?
My truth was, so I didn't name the town because if I said, you guys would all realize that it was true or whatever because it's in
not-
England, but
it's
I
not
was
in
in
English.
Bristol with visiting a friend. I actually have 2 friends that live down there, and we went out and after that night out at about 5 in the morning, I left my friend's house to go and stay at my other friend's house where I was sleeping, and I had the address on my phone. And I was walking there, and then my phone died on the way there, and I kind of remembered my way back to the street, but I didn't remember what house it was. So I was drunk as hell at this point, just knocking on all these different people's doors. I rang the bell of this one house maybe for like 20 minutes straight, thinking it was my friend's house. And then I look up to like the top window, and this old woman in like a dressing gown comes to the window and opens the window, and I was like, okay, that's not my friend. So then I was just like trying to sleep in the street, and because I didn't really know what to do, I was just going to sleep in the street and wait till they woke up. And then I started shouting for my friend, and this guy opened his window and was like, do you need help? And I was like, yeah. And he invited me inside, and this was at like 7 in the morning on a Sunday. And he was like, you want to get drunk? You look stressed. So he got out a bottle of gin, and we drank until like 11 a.m. And he was like 40 years old maybe, and I just drank with this guy for like 2 hours.
Nice. That is unbelievable. Yeah, that's nice.
It's kind of a dangerous situation.
You told your truth.
Yeah.
I realized afterwards, like when they sobered up, I was like,
Yeah, you said your truth.
I told my truth.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's
all.
Right, that
Everyone
was-
Tip of the game.
We
It's a
didn't
great
hear
game.
from, we didn't hear from Alexia.
So I said my truth is getting peed on by a tiger.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right,
Fran,
fair
why
enough.
don't you just tell us anything?
Yeah, tell us
embarrassing
your
story.
story.
Embarrassing.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, we missed one. Rocco, please share your truth with us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. Roll.
You tried to be sly.
My truth is that my first kiss.
What?
That is not good.
You're kidding. No, there's no
Holy shit.
You got a weird taste, my friend.
odd fetishes. Right? Yeah, it's
I don't know what to say about that.
I wish someone else would have gotten
That is beyond my realm of thinking. I don't know what to think.
It was so unexpected.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many years later?
Did you know that they were crazy?
2 weeks, bang.
Oh, no, it was like
Kiss Rocco. He's like, all right.
like 3 years later.
How did you know?
He posted
wow.
Snapchat and then like he deleted everything, and I was like, oh,
Who posted like something
it was
like
serious.
Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable.
Wow.
Well, wasn't expecting that one.
That is crazy.
I can't think of anything actually. That's
Yeah,
like, super
right. Come
embarrassing. No, because I am always doing things that are really fucking embarrassing. Oops. What? Sweet. Whose is this?
You can share it.
We can share it. Wow, is this your handwriting?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
Interesting.
No, I don't really.
Can't think of it.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's tough to
I
think
make
of on
a
the
fool
spot.
out of myself on a daily basis, and I feel like that is
That's all you need.
embarrassing.
That's
That's
embarrassing.
a fail in its own, but it's okay. We're still, keep on keeping on. The best thing that we can do is learn from our mistakes.
That's true. That's true.
How do you learn from a tiger peeing on you? Alexia, what lesson did you take from that? I mean,
Bring an umbrella.
just don't stand close. That's probably a good lesson.
Yeah.
A coat.
I learned a lot like that.
You can learn a
Always
lot.
stand behind the yellow line.
Allontanarsi la linea gialla.
Per favore, allontanarsi dalla linea gialla.
The yellow line that wasn't there before, but then
The tiger pissed. You created the yellow line.
Treno regionale.
All right. So I just want to say thanks, Giorgio. You didn't really follow the rules today.
Yep.
For speak when spoken to, but
Thank you for underlining this.
You were a good sport. Giorgio is actually our editor today. You know, he decided to join us.
Boy.
You know, we thank him for his presence.
Yeah.
And Fran,
All right.
what else do we have left? Are you gonna play us out?
You know what? I think everyone should just tune in to our next episode number 4. It is going to be premiering next week. And myself and Joya are going to be hosting and co-hosting this little shindig. And Giorgio is going to be our announcer, not our editor. So,
Isn't it? It's also the final episode.
It is.
It's the final episode.
It is
Sad
our
but exciting.
Wolfcast finale. Wow.
Exactly.
Extravaganza.
Been a long... Oh, no.
So that would make it is April 30 days or 31 days?
30.
30 days.
Okay, so it'll be Tuesday, May 1st.
Tuesday, May 1st.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Bada bing, bada boom. I know my dates.
Actually, we don't have school Tuesday, May 1st. So it will be Thursday, May 3rd.
Thursday, May 3rd. Oh my God.
All right, everyone.
Oh, a day before I present my thesis. Spectacular.
Good luck to Mike.
So regardless, nevertheless, it's going to be an exciting episode for many reasons. So tune in and we'll see you next time on the Wolfcast.
Woo, thank you very much.
Signing out.